American officials have turned stadiums, fairgrounds, and even Disneyland into mega vaccination sites, trying to gain the upper hand on the coronavirus. And other countries are also finding creative places to vaccinate as many people as possible. Our Roxana Saberi is at one of those sites in London. Roxana, good morning to you.
Good morning, Tony. The UK has now vaccinated more than 6 million people. That gives it the third highest per capita vaccination rate among major countries after Israel and the UAE. People here can now get vaccinated at super sites like this town hall and at other unexpected places. For 8 centuries, the cathedral in Salisbury, England, has soared over the faithful.
Go up now to the left-hand side, you go to Katie.
Now it's hosting the hopeful.
It protects us, doesn't it?
Like 85-year-old Daphne Morant. She recently joined more than 1,000 others here getting vaccinated against COVID-19 in a single day. When people enter, they register and get seated at one of these booths. Because this cathedral is so spacious, 12 people can be vaccinated at the same time. They're then monitored for adverse reactions.
How was the vaccination today?
I didn't feel a thing, except it's cold, you know, when you're waiting. That's the only thing I could say.
As they wait at safe social distances, they relax to balk and handle.
Don't forget, they haven't heard live music for months.
It is an unusual place to treat patients.
Right.
But Dr. Mikhail Georgi says it's ideal for administering large numbers of the Pfizer vaccine, which spoils fast at room temperature.
It allows us to adapt the space for what we need in terms of vaccination, observation areas, and exits. It's a central location. Everyone knows where it is. It's not hard to find.
Across the UK, other sites shut down by the lockdown have transformed into venues for mass vaccinations, with people lining up at horse racing tracks, a rugby stadium, and this cinema.
Pity a film's not put on for us.
Officials say almost a tenth of the population has already received the first dose of a COVID-19 vaccine. Other countries are also setting up makeshift megasites in unconventional locations, like this food court in Moscow, this museum in Beijing, and beside this iconic statue in Rio de Janeiro. Israel, which leads the world in per capita vaccinations, now injects up to 7,000 people a day in this historic square.
Not only is it a communal feeling and they may see their neighbours here, but also there's just a feeling of celebration.
But in the European Union, vaccinations at hubs like this ice rink in Berlin have stalled, following a shortage of vaccines. In the UK, too, officials are expecting delays in deliveries this week, threatening plans to give around 15 million people a dose by the middle of next month. Is it going fast enough?
It's never going fast enough.
As for those who've already rolled up their sleeves, they hope this is a move toward more freedom.
And I'll see my son and my daughter again, and that would be nice.
Despite its progress, this country is still grappling with a more contagious variant of the virus. So officials here are considering tougher measures like tighter border controls and keeping schools closed until Easter. Gayle?
Thank you, Roxana. There would be something comforting to me to go into a cathedral and get it.
I was looking at that going, I want to go to Salisbury Cathedral to get my vaccination.
That's good juju if you get it there.
Gorgeous, yeah. And live music?
Yes.
Serenaded with organ music? Love it.
And the lady said she could see her daughter again. I know. I feel
that little accent there at the end.
Yeah.
That's nice.
I like that.